that you came to party, baby, 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 baby. Look like we gon' leave this party with somebody else's lady. I know that you came to party, baby, 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 baby.
Welcome to the Roast New York podcast. I'm Scott Hall.
I'm Dan Wickes.
We are here with the great Myka Fox.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah,
Listen, I really didn't want to, but Dan begged and begged, and then he tried to change the time on me last minute,
to do the pod?
and now here we are.
Oh, wait, we needed. Dan's trying to hit the women quota.
Yeah,
You haven't realized lately.
I thought he was just trying to hit the women, and I was like, with that much flailing, you're bound to not miss eventually.
I asked Charity to do the pod, and because we had
And they're like, fuck, she's not a woman. No,
I told her we've only had one woman, but we've had 3 dudes named Mike, so we had to catch up. And I said we got you, which kind of solved the woman problem, but not the Mike problem.
I like the idea of Dan hitting a woman.
I mean, can you imagine having to go to a women's shelter and admitting that it was Dan?
Yeah.
Like, just be like, they're like, are you sure he wasn't just like really excited?
Dan, do you think you could beat, like, if you had a
Do I think I should beat a woman? That's what I'm asking in the opening of the podcast.
I don't want to be. Should you? I'm wondering if could you?
Could I?
Yeah.
Could
It's
I?
the
What if
code.
the host of Blue's Clues slapped a bitch? Bluey, can you find the concealer?
Mail time.
Oh no, it's a cease and
Wow.
desist.
Yeah.
No, what's it?
You do look like Steve. That's great.
I
That was
used to
really
wear
good.
these types of shirts more often. I literally used to open my set like that. Like I did my ex-girlfriend joke, and I'd be like, "Oh, actually, you look like I come from a world where women don't exist. I look like I come from a world where I live alone in my house with my dog who helps me look for clues."
Really? You did a Blue's Clues joke?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
The shirt
I
really
did-
does bring it together.
Yeah,
For sure.
And I did a gig in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and I did that joke, and I opened it, annihilated, and then after the show, some guy tried to buy my shirt off of me.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like,
Come to
I
my-
just need one bit for my set to really work, and I think if I have this shirt, it'll pull it off.
No, he was crazy. He was like, "Nah, because I need that. Because then when you get famous, I'm gonna have the shirt." I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
Did you sell it?
No, I didn't.
And
Did you
that
even
guy's
find out
name
how
is-
much was he gonna give?
I don't know. I feel like I easily could have gotten $50 and maybe higher than that. Like I certainly should have in retrospect. I couldn't believe what was happening in the moment.
Did you have a shirt on underneath it?
Yeah, I think like a T-shirt.
There is almost nothing I own that I wouldn't consider selling, like, or at least hearing the offer.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
so
what I
much
mean?
weirder when a woman says that. Not weirder, but it just takes a weird turn.
Where did it turn in your mind, Scott?
When you had anything selling, because I have conversations with female comedians, especially
Yeah.
because everyone's trying to figure out how to make money, and they're like, "What if I just took pictures of my feet?"
Yeah. What if?
I don't know. I don't know if I would consider. I have hobbit feet, very hairy hobbit feet.
Yeah. Nobody wants your feet.
No, that's very true. I
You don't
want
have
my
the
feet.
opportunities. See, this is the thing. Everyone's like,
Is
"Oh,
that
men have all the
misogynistic? Did I just-
opportunities."
Yeah, sorry.
No, women have all the opportunities to make money right now. You guys are in a failing economy.
I actually do know a guy who has a podcast that he has a Patreon part where they do just point a camera at the table and they put their feet on the table.
Men's feet.
Yeah.
Does that help their subs?
He
or-
says, yeah. I think it's mostly one guy. Like, it's one guy who really likes this dude's feet.
all it really takes is one guy with discretionary cash. Like, I have 2 pay pigs, and they buy me a lot of shit.
Do you really?
Yeah, I
Can you
didn't.
talk about it?
Sure, I didn't. Like, I'm not in the sex work space.
Yeah.
But I am, like, a somewhat public figure. I'm trying.
Of
to
course,
be.
yeah.
So they reach out to me and they're like, "Oh, you're a goddess. I would give you anything. I would do anything for you." And I'm like, "All right, here's my Venmo. Go for it." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not on the street. I'm like, these
Yeah.
people are showing up in my inbox.
I sensed a little bit when I said that, and you were fast to be like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "What?"
Well, it's not like they're popping pussy for strangers. They're like, it's feet.
Have you sent feet? What do these people ask for?
People have asked for feet, and then I'm like,
And you're
I'll
like,
show you a
fine.
picture of my
Yeah,
feet
what
for
do you care?
$500.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it means nothing to me. Like, I'm not trying to make that money.
$500. I'll show you my asshole.
Right. But, like, no one's
Or
ever taken
10.
me up on $500 for my feet.
Scott will pay you $500 to look at his asshole.
Yeah. Show me. Let me show you my asshole.
I can't even imagine someone paying you. Like, just looking at the hair on
dude.
your face. I'm trying to
Rude.
picture who wants to see your hairy fucking asshole.
It's a hairy asshole. You are correct about that.
Have you even tried to clean that up down there? Have you attempted it? No.
No, and I've been with women that are like, they're like, oh, have you ever, like, they want to play around, and I'm like, please, that's just bad for everybody.
Right.
Like, you're not going to be happy with the end result. I'm certainly not going to be happy.
It's like easy there, Indiana Jones. We don't know what we're going to excavate.
I appreciate the bravery that they have. What so how does it? Someone just DM'd you for the first time, and they were like,
yeah, I mean,
can
like,
I send you money?
Yeah, basically.
Interesting.
Basically. Yeah, actually, every time like, it's always somebody who's like, I have friends who, like, they've already been giving money to, and they know I'm friends with them, so they're like, they're reaching out, they're broadening their horizon. So I have like hoe friends.
Yeah.
But they're not even hoes. Well, one of them is.
Well, you called one.
One of them's a hoe. But
That's fair. You're allowed.
Yeah.
It's 2026. The hoes are welcome. There's
that's good though. I think the dudes are doing that. They're not like they don't get obsessed with one girl. Like, let me send money to as many people as possible.
I mean, it also, like, there's no pressure to me because it's like I'm not reaching out, so he'll be like, make fun of me, and I'm like, because I'm a roast comic too, so like I get that, like, I'm good at, like, I'd make a perfect dom, but I do it to be funny. Like, I don't want to do it knowing the guy's jacking off. It ruins it for me. You know what I mean? When I insult someone, I want them to have a bad time.
Don't insult Dan. He's hard as a rock after that Blue's Clues.
Is that what got you? Is that what got you into roasting? Are you just take all that home and you're just like, oh, I am a little bitch.
People think like the bumping on the table was his hand, his knees shaking. Fucking hard cock.
Oh no, that's why you're always got me sitting next to you, Dan.
There you go. Yeah, the women always do sit next to Dan.
Are you busted? Is this a gotcha moment?
No, I just don't want to sit near Scott.
I get it.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
No one's gonna argue that.
Right.
And then then there are some other options, but I like sitting next to someone smaller. Have some more room.
Oh, is that it?
More power is what it is.
God.
Like, I'll put Lucas next to me if he's judging.
I mean, you got to worry about the hair distance, but otherwise you're pretty good.
And that big head. One day that tiny little neck's gonna give out, and he's gonna kill whoever's sitting next to him.
Fucking cartoon ass body. Hey Arnold ass.
So they say, I'm sorry, I'm just hung up on this, but like, is the hopes that they like? I just don't understand the pay pig thing. I guess if you have a bunch of money, there's a comedian I know who had a bunch of money from getting in a car accident, and he was at the cellar pretty often. He would just like hand the female servers like hundreds of dollars, just randomly Venmo them.
Tracy Morgan.
He was in the car with Tracy Morgan.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But it was something that I just didn't even know was happening. And one day we were hanging out after one of the shifts, and they were telling me that, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what? I don't understand that."
Well, that's like just straight up like.
But there's no expectation with that either. I don't think.
Yeah, that's not.
Maybe it's in the hopes of.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the hopes of, and it's to look like
a
sexy guy, get them excited about it. But that's different, I think, than like a guy being like, you're a goddess and I'm not cool enough to talk to you. Can I buy you dinner? I don't even deserve to buy you dinner. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's pathetic shit. And if you like that, you're fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
But I will take your money.
That's a bummer too. When you started that story, I was like, he sounds like a good guy, because I didn't put one and two together. Like, oh, it's only the women.
Oh, wow, dude.
I did hear another story about like Bill Burr will just like ask for a water and give someone $100 just because he's like, because he's paying it back. But no, this guy was not doing.
Foley did that.
Celebrities should do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a different thing. When people know you have money, you can't be cheap, because like social media will spread that information like wildfire.
Yeah, H. Foley from Are You Garbage did that to me. I gave him a water. He gave me $50, and someone was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm rich."
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Whatever." Michael Che did the same thing. Gave me $100 for a Heineken. I was just like, "I don't care."
I love it when rich people spread it around. You know what I mean? A good, generous new rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. I guess especially in the comedy community, and if you're at a club with like servers and people who like, it's different. It's a different type of. You're not just at a restaurant. Like, those people, especially at the cellar, like deal with. That place is run like a comedy club. Like, the restaurant side of it is not run like a restaurant. They expect you to know how to like talk to comedians, not take things too seriously, and like they want you to know how to act. And like, some people are gonna act like crazy, and you're gonna be there till 7 a.m. because people are drinking and hanging out after, and like you have to deal with that. So I think that that's more of a family thing. So it's cool to see. But anyway. Sorry, I was reminiscing. I had a Vietnam flashback.
No. That's great. I was just trying to figure out my grocery list. So if you want to finish that thought,
Dan, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Yeah, I guess we're talking the cellar. What'd you think of the show?
That was so fun. Yeah, that was super fun. Of course. fucking full show. You know, like the judges table is incredible. I had a dog sitting underneath me the entire time. Can we talk about Josh Adameyer's dog for a second?
Oh, I thought it would be Jeff Ross's dog.
No, he showed up late and was a mensch. He was a total mensch, but Josh Adam Myers, I love the guy, but like just like completely out to lunch with like how much space he's taking up. You know what I mean? Like he's like, let me scoot in so that way I can have the dog over by me. But he scooted in and then put the dog in between. So I'm like, that just from a visual perspective to the audience watching, that there's like one judge and then like a huge long space and then 3 more judges all crammed in at the side. I'm like, do you not have any production vision here?
What kind of dog are we talking?
I don't know,
It's a big dog.
It's pretty big.
That's really what
and it laid down like lengthwise, it didn't curl up. And like Josh was like, had like no problem. And none of the mics could reach all the way. So it would have made more sense for him and the dog to be at the farthest end. That was also not lit. It was so crazy.
That was the dog getting its riffs in, if we didn't
I mean, the sweetest dog. I love them both. But like, it was such a funny, like, you don't understand production at all, bro.
Audience can't see the dog?
It was like,
just you see a gap.
So we ended up having to squeeze down. So I just ended up with like the dog behind me. You know what I mean? So instead of having a back of a chair, I had a dog.
Service dog?
He has a service vest.
Nah.
But you want to know, here's my thought on that. I think that
Stolen valor.
if you say you have a service dog and you bring it everywhere, then it is a service dog because you are actually mentally ill. So like I think that is enough for me to be like, you are mentally ill enough that you do need this dog. You've proven it by bringing it.
Yeah.
You've proven it by letting it take the entire judges table and all of the mic space.
Yeah.
And no one said anything. I guess, what do you say?
Yeah, I guess he did ask before, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess if he asked before, I think that's an odd thing to do.
Yeah. Well, anyway, actually, I don't know if he asked anybody. He asked me, and I said, like, I don't know, Jeff Ross brings his dog, so it's probably fine.
Okay, well, I guess that technically
If it were me and it was a big dog, maybe I'd put it under the table,
Yeah.
like on the ground, like a dog,
Yeah.
or put it off to the side
Yeah.
where there's,
And she is a very sweet dog.
She's so sweet.
Yeah,
She was so sweet. It was funny though because I was like trying to talk and the dog didn't like that I wasn't paying it attention and it kept like trying to paw at me and I'm like, this is just like at home.
That's cute though.
Yeah, it was sweet.
You have a dog, or are you talking about?
No, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
he hates when I
you
get
have
attention.
a dumb animal.
I have a big dumb animal that hates it when I don't pay attention to him.
How long have you guys been together?
Minute, like over 6 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
No ring, no pop in the.
Uh,
Sorry, I don't know.
No, it's just like when the woman is the one who like has all the power and money, it's sort of like it's sort of like, and what do I get out of a wedding?
You gotta get me one of those.
Right? I suppose people are like, oh, there's tax breaks. I'm like, I could do a tax break. I could claim him as a dependent without having to marry him.
Yeah.
I'll adopt him.
A comedian, right?
Yeah, he's a comedian. Tim McLaughlin, he's very funny. We host a podcast together. Great hang with Myka and Tim. Plug. Go watch it. And he's great. And he takes an L like nobody. Like I've never seen anyone take an L better than Tim.
That's so funny.
But it would be like adopting a disabled child, and I should be getting money from the government.
You think you're never gonna get married? What's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah, it's just you're bringing the government into it. You can just wear rings and tell everyone you're married, and it's the same thing.
I mean, like we live together. Like. I'm not gonna like. He would ruin my credit. Like there's like if you drill down into it, he would ruin my life if he married me. Like I could potentially buy a house in another state, like not New York ever. You know what I mean? But like if I wanted to go to Kentucky, I could buy a house today, but not with his credit. You know what I mean?
I think you and my ex would get along real well. We
I
have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. I surprisingly get along with a lot of people's exes.
Yeah, I bet. That's good though. You love him anyway, despite the bad credit and L taking.
I mean, no, the L taking is an asset.
Yeah, that's great.
Him being because I'm a piece of shit and a cunt, right? So
funny.
like, someone needs to be able to like withstand that day after day.
And he's a good sport. It's just fun.
He's a great sport. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He judged at Flophouse that one time. He murdered. He was so funny.
Yeah.
He was also just such a good energy shift, I think, from everybody else who was at the table. The way he roasted everybody was very funny. It was he like hit his jokes pretty well. They were great.
Yeah, he's really funny. He's such a good vibe that I'm like, everyone's like, how like if he's broke and he's a loser or whatever. I'm like, but the energy in the house is incredible. You know what I mean? He wakes up so happy every day.
Really?
Oh my! It's like insane. He wakes up and he's like, "Good morning, kisses for the family." And
Really?
he'll be like, "Good morning, people. Give me a kiss." Then give Toe, my cat, a kiss. Then they'll get up and make coffee for everybody. He's like I mean, he's happy like a man who's kept.
Well, yeah, that's fair. The real, I have some friends that are Labrador retrievers.
Like, can you imagine someone not making money and then also being an emotional piece of shit? Just
Yeah,
like,
I can.
Like, is that you?
Yeah. Despite my cool demeanor.
No, absolutely not. No, with your personality, you better be getting a real job, bro.
That's so funny. I'm not that bad. I am a scare. He's someone else said that. I was like, what? Go ahead.
He owns a club.
Yeah. All my. Yeah, exactly. There's no. I'm a scared boy. I'm like a very anxious guy.
Oh, you're the Alex Jones, the scared man.
Was that what he said? He's a scared man.
That's the best meme of all time, where he's like retard,
Yeah.
mental retard, vampire.
I am
scared man.
I am perpetually scared. I feel how Dan looks. If
Well,
that
see,
makes
for
sense.
Dan, I would have said mental retard, but
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I also feel how I look.
he said shaking and shivering.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have like an angry, cranky demeanor. But
They remember the columnist before the pod started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now he's all riled up.
But even still, this is like a low temper shake. You know, like if we were like on the Richter scale, but the Andy Richter scale, you know what I mean? You're right now. These are just tremors, but when there's an audience, you're like a full 8.5.
Powered by
magnitude.
attention and gossip.
I always assumed it was like a fear-based. So this is Tourette's and not autism.
That's what we're going with.
What is this? Is it? Are you just
little dab of
picking and
both.
choosing?
Well, I mean, more doctors have said Tourette's than other things, so that's.
Should we do a Jubilee where we have them face off?
The doctors who think Dan's
Yeah.
autistic versus the ones who think he has Tourette's.
So like they all just sit down and one by one give their like diagnosis.
Yeah.
And
They're like, well, he bobs his head up and down like a parrot, so I'm going to say that's Tourette's. And they're like, well, actually.
Dan's tried to tell me several times that he's not autistic, but the last episode we did ended with us discussing which Pokemon we'd have sex with. So there's a lot of evidence against his claims.
Well, if it was Mewtwo,
But
then I'm going to say you guys are just regular men.
Mewtwo's a decent. Yeah, I guess that's Mewtwo didn't come up. I guess we're both pretty autistic.
Mewtwo's got a fat ass.
I do
That's
got to
true,
know
yeah.
who was the most fuckable.
I said Gardevoir.
I said I'd sit on a Diglett.
I don't know what they are, but I do like the name of a Diglett.
So you think it is? Yeah.
I feel like a lot of men have a Diglett.
Yeah, dude.
Diglett's not gonna mind the mess back there.
No. It knows. Be nice and never mind. We'll move past that. How long have you known Dan?
I don't know.
A long time?
At least, yeah, maybe
You guys-
at least, yeah, definitely pre-pandemic. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember when we met. He's just sort of always been.
He's ethereal, Dan.
But I was there for his like emo pink punk hair phase.
Yeah.
So
I liked the pink hair. I
Yeah.
wanted him to bring it back. I liked the pink hair and the beard, but he said him getting attractive hurt his jokes, which I respect the commitment to going back
Oh.
to
It
looking
was-
like a buffoon.
Wait, what? You
I
thought you
said-
were too attractive for comedy?
that's not. That's
Wait,
not
is
what
that
I said.
is that what happened?
No, what I said was I lost the muscles in my face, and that hurt my performance.
The muscles in your like the visual muscles in
Yeah.
your face? Oh, because the beard was covering your face.
Yes.
You could still have the pink hair though.
Well, that's more because I'm losing my hair.
Right, you don't want to attract attention to it.
Well,
it.
I just don't want to make it fall out faster.
It looked
I see.
good. With the beard, I was actually, the rings were way less egregious with the look you were going with. They all fit together.
See, all that stuff screamed autism to me.
Of course.
Because
yeah, of
he's
course.
like, it was like a person like mastering facial expressions. He's like, what can I do to look cool? And then he like just cherry picked random ass descriptions.
Yeah, it's like a meme when it says a starter pack. It's
Right.
like he had all the stuff. He was wearing a leather jacket there and bracelets for a little while.
The leather jacket was a bridge too far for Blues Clues, I think.
I still have the leather jacket. It's right there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well,
But the leather jacket's for the moped.
Yeah.
Honk, honk.
But now the leather jacket registers as like, it's like you're wearing them with the jeans with the stretchy the stretchy waist and like a wolf t-shirt underneath. Versus it was starting to look cool. But you chose comedy over looking cool, which
I think that's the correct move. I think comedy is cooler than being cool.
yeah. There's nothing cool. There's nothing funny about being cool.
No.
It's pretty gay.
Unless you're like John Hamm. He's like naturally really funny and handsome.
Yeah. But his coolness is like he can take the piss out of himself.
Yeah. And apparently a bunch of people he went to a fraternity with.
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say.
happened?
I think the reason it works is because he's a sociopath.
He's a sociopath.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
He like actually tortured a guy.
What?
Yeah, like they had to ban the frat.
Like he did
What did
like
he do?
it was like cock and ball torture, like some like crazy shit. I don't want to like speak out of turn and get sued, but like it was something where you're like, even if you're in a frat and you think you're being funny, most people would know that was like way too far.
It was like hazing.
Yeah, but like torture.
It
Oh
was,
my God.
Yeah, it was like beyond hazing.
Like
Tortured a guy with his mouth.
like where you're like, oh, I cut off your air supply, and you keep laughing as you watch them scream. Type of like that's not what it was, but it was like akin to like, wait, what did you find funny?
When did this come out?
This was there was like a meme format like don't ask a man his salary, a woman her weight, and then we do a celebrity and something horrible they did. And
Yeah.
And John Hamm, what happened in his fraternity?
Oh wow.
See, and that's the autism. It's like to know the exact time and location that
got
gossip came
revealed.
out. Yeah, that a scandal broke.
Dan's autism is gossip geared for sure. Dan is the gossip king.
He's
He
got
will-
gosstism.
When's the last time he texts? Does he text you randomly with gossip, Dan?
Every now and then,
Yeah.
I get a little bit if it's related to. Oh, he's jerking himself off. Can't help it. Can't help it.
Yeah, I text her asking for her feet.
Yeah. I'll send you $500.
He says, I don't deserve to give you dinner, but let me do it.
I'll book you on the pod. What do you think of the shirt?
We're gonna actually have to remove this tablecloth.
We need to make it longer. Yeah, he texts me. Sometimes he'll text me drama, and I have no idea what. I don't even. He'll have to text me it, and he'll be like, "Isn't this hilarious?" And then he'll have to explain to me exactly who the people are and what happened. And then I'll be like, "Ah, that's pretty good." But that's like an hour later, and we've talked about 8 different things.
Wait, give me some good goss.
What's going on now?
Pops out a Rolodex.
Yeah.
Pulls out a magic ball.
I'd more just be pulling out like what my text messages with like 10 people, whatever happened most recently.
I like that you're the epicenter of gossip when you seem like you have the least social skills of any person around. Maybe do you think it's people trust that it just goes into?
I think I just pay attention. Honestly, I think a lot of people just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
If he just giggles in the shadows. It's
He's
just like a dark corner of the club, and you're like, "Is someone standing over there?"
Yeah.
You just hear him.
Yeah, it's 1 part paying attention, 2 parts being invisible.
Yeah.
I figured out it's a very secret relationship among 2 of my friends. Who, and you already know about this, but
Okay.
But yeah, oh no, you don't. This was a different secret relationship. I mean, there was one that was just funny where I just like noticed.
Is one of the people the same?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, 2 totally different people. But yeah, one time I literally just see somebody leaving my friend's apartment just because I happened to be like grabbing.
Oh,
something. Yeah.
that's a good grab.
Yeah.
That's like
It was like totally by chance.
That's like TV level, like gotcha.
Yes.
You know, like a sitcom.
that's Dan's Super Bowl. Also, that's like the best thing he could have asked for.
Oh man.
Yeah, and the guy didn't know because he wasn't the one I caught, so I just texted him, "Laugh my ass off."
Yeah. That's great too, because I knew who it was, and that's so funny for him to get that. Because he was like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
He was mad. Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I want to know who it is. You'll have to tell me after the
I
show.
will. Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah,
Myka?
but there
What's in
was
your-
another
Oh,
one
sorry.
another relationship I figured out just by like piecing together like stuff that like certain interactions that happened, and then the giveaway was that like somebody commented on someone's post who this never would have happened unless it was like, oh, okay, because you're with this person and she supports this person, and then so now you are. It's like, oh, that's
you
who
get
the
you're paying attention to the patterns.
yeah, and
That's a
then
sign of intelligence.
Yeah, and autism.
And then I just called him out on it, and he confessed. Yeah.
That's so funny. Wow. He thought he was busted. He could have just denied it.
He could have. Well, no, he couldn't have denied it. It was too much.
Look,
my
he's got
case
excited
was
now.
airtight.
Yeah, I know.
My case-
He really?
I waited. I RICO'd him.
Yeah, that's so funny. I don't think I've ever caught someone like sneaky linking. I should figure that out.
Although
Yeah.
what's great is he didn't tell her, and after I told her, which I did want to do and had a lot of fun, he told me, yeah, I didn't tell her you knew because I knew you would want to.
Yeah.
Good
Now,
friends.
the thing is, I think I would notice that if I was interested in one of the people.
Mm.
Is that what's happening?
Nah, I just
You know what I mean? Like,
I was just
I'd be
having
like
fun.
looking at.
You're what you say?
I was just having fun.
Yeah, I know. The Dave
I already
does it
knew
for the
that
love
there
of the
was a
game.
secret relationship going on, so it didn't. You know, I just
okay.
like
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just like slowly like started noticing things, and
Yeah.
they were very careful. They really were very solid. 99 out of 100 people would not have caught this.
Damn. Nobody's safe from Dan.
She even yelled at me like, "Why can't you ever use your powers for good?"
That's
You're
so
like
funny.
Dick Tracy. Batman. It's
Batman
fun.
doesn't have any powers, but
Oh.
I digress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have any cool rings.
Oh, you're vaping. I was like, am I stroking out? What am I looking at?
Oh, this was a fun.
Yeah.
Here
What
was
is
a
that cotton candy flavor?
Okay, I quit drinking, so now I need.
Uh,
I don't know.
how
I just
long have you
ask.
been
I go,
sober
give
for?
me the thing that's gonna make me not feel how I feel. A little over 4 months now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. I had 5 years and I relapsed for a year.
Oh, then you're a failure.
It was. Do you drink? You're not a big
No,
drinker.
no, I'm sober.
Oh, you're sober? Oh,
Yeah.
you're like in a. I had 5 and then I wasn't working it, and I was I had road gigs and I was in Pennsylvania and I was like, you know what, I can have a drink. I had a good spot and I was hanging out with my buddies and I just that whole weekend I was just getting fucked up and then I made up for that whole 5 years in a year.
See, that's the thing is, no one I didn't have to quit. I just
Yeah.
got sick of like realizing it was 11 a.m. and I was doing coke with 20-year-olds who were
Yep.
like talking about trans rights issues. I was like, I am fucking bored.
I'm not gonna stop doing that.
I was like, this is boring. I have got to stop.
yeah.
But and so every now and then nobody made me and I wasn't a problem to anybody, So every now and then I'm like, oh, just have a drink, and then I'm like, as soon as I do that, I
Yes.
know I'm gonna be like, call the guy, let's fucking go
Yes.
off the rails, and then it's like months of destruction.
I mean, it's horrible. It is. It's hard to explain to people, but going off the rails is fucking.
Oh, it's the
It
best.
is fun. It is fun. I will indulge for like a day in like drug stuff.
Being alive is so annoying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And when you're all fucked up, you're like, I'm not really alive. I'm just kind of in this liminal space of existence.
But
It's
it's-
like you check out for a little bit.
The sober way to do that now is just to like doom scroll for like 4 hours. And
Sure,
it's like you feel
or-
terrible and
yeah.
you're not high after that.
Yeah, and you're actually dumber. It's all the same. It all kills brain
Yeah.
cells or
But I don't know if there's something about like, I mean, I guess this is just like justification, but there is something that's like, I need whether it's food or the occasional drug or like whatever. It's like, it is nice to go off the rails for like a day
yeah.
and just be like, you know what? Fuck everything. It doesn't matter. But you got to rein it. But booze, I just can't. I can't.
That's
have-
your
I
one
can't
guy.
Yeah, that's like, I had a really bad coke habit when I was in the restaurant business. Got a bunch of money, everything was fine. But like I was doing so much coke.
I don't even know
And
how
I
you're
just
in the
stopped.
restaurant business without being on coke.
Yeah,
to
everybody was.
Just to deal with the other people on coke.
Everybody was.
Yeah.
Everybody was. It was just around constantly.
Yeah.
But that, like when I decided to stop doing coke all the time, I was like, oh, I didn't have any problems. I didn't have a problem. Stop calling the guy.
yeah.
And now I have a guy, but I don't, hit him up once a year or something.
Coke. I quit drinking so that I could quit coke.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
the opposite.
Yeah, but I quit weed too because I was like, then I was just like, Cali sober, whatever, for like 7 months,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, but I am still anxious to leave the house without smoking weed. I won't go to a party with someone. Like I'd been a daily smoker for 20 years, and I realized I was like, oh, that's also a thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm saying I'm sober, but I'm still like largely fucked up all the time. So that was the hardest one to quit by a wide mile.
Weed. Well, the thing about the thing with drinking before mine got really bad and started affecting everybody again like everyone was kind of like, oh, he's drinking again. Like, it's fine. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I should drink that much. And it was like, Dan knows me. So he was
Yeah.
like, probably like, like at first you were fine, but you were a little hesitant. But people like Eric or like my other buddies were like, nah, you're fine. Like, you can just be drunk. I'm drunk all the time. Why can't you be drunk all the time? And I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Do you fuck up your
also,
life?
yeah.
Oh my God. On
Yeah.
purpose.
And,
Yeah.
and
On
I was
purpose.
relying on you too, and also when I would
A
catch,
bunch of people
yeah.
were relying on me, and I
And
was
it-
just hammered.
Yeah, and especially when it would happen if it was like while we were doing like there was one day where you were drunk at the show and I was
Oh, so
yelling. I was
bad.
like he was drunk at the show we were talking, and I just noticed he was drunk. I just started screaming at him like right outside
Yeah,
the door.
it was bad.
And then the judges are like, "Yeah, are you guys ready?"
That's so funny.
I was
I've
hammered
been
at the
there.
it was so it's embarrassing.
But like with somebody else who's drunk, like I was an incredible drunk. Like
Yeah.
I was so fun when I was drinking, and like like now it's like I'm almost never out past midnight. I was out. I was like being fun.
Yeah.
I lost all of that.
You don't miss it?
I miss it incredibly.
Yeah.
I miss being fun, but like the problem
I
is
miss being
like
fun.
my life didn't change for like a solid 15 years. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I wasn't progressing. Like I was
Yeah.
very like I'm pretty successful. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
so like it was fine until I was like, but I'm not. I was watching people ascend and I
Mhm.
wasn't ascending with them. I was like, you can drink and do coke if you're also getting better like these people are, but I
Yeah.
wasn't, and I was like, something's got to give.
There's also just like I mean I don't know how you feel. I guess it's a good question to ask both of you guys because you've been doing comedy longer than me. I mean, I'm a little bit more business oriented, but I do think that there's something there's something where you have to start taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And the drinking and the coke and all that stuff is fun, but it does not for 90% of people facilitate you getting better at comedy or growing your brand or like making this like a real living.
Well, it also like I realized I was like, I am mostly going out to do my shows so that I can go drink and do
Socialize.
coke
Yeah.
and socialize. And that was what I was looking forward to. I wasn't looking forward to doing the show. And then I'm like, well, then you should not be a comedian.
Yeah.
You could do this. You could have a much easier life if you just had like drinking buddies and then like made a lot of money during the day. You
Yeah.
wouldn't even have to live in New York, or you can because it's a great place to party. And so I really quit to like see like, do I like doing comedy? Would I do this if there wasn't that carrot?
Yeah.
Which was like an incredible thing to learn. It's like, oh, I do like the life I built for myself. Actually,
Yeah.
It isn't about the alcohol. It was a really nice to learn.
I had the opposite issue. When I started drinking, I just stopped doing stand up.
Yeah.
I just I can't function creatively when I'm drinking. I cannot. Like it zaps that part of my brain. Like it's just I'm retarded. I mean, I also drink a lot.
But
like,
you
when I
said you
drink.
quit when you were drinking. You quit when you weren't drinking. Because basically you're saying like you can't be a comedian when you're drunk, but then when you weren't drinking, you couldn't go out and do comedy.
What do you mean? No, no,
Is
no,
that-
no,
am I-
no.
did I get
I
that
was
right?
I was doing stand up and I was doing road stuff and I was I wasn't
Yeah.
great, but I was getting better.
Yeah.
And I was doing a lot of stand up and then I started drinking and it just slowly less and less and less and less, and I just stopped caring.
Yeah.
Stopped doing the road gigs. Stopped saying yes to stuff when people offer. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. It's easier to be drunk and edit and like run the club and pretend to be busy.
Oh,
And
that's
then I got to
interesting.
blame it on stuff, and it was just And then now that
Yeah, that's typical loser shit.
I do loser shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to fight my loser tendencies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a self-worth. It's all the crap that goes on. You know how it goes.
Oh,
I know. I'm
sure.
gay. I'm a woman.
Oh, well, get you a nice man to take
Me
care
and
of
Christy Gnome.
you.
And Christy Gnome's husband would get along.
Yeah. What do you, so as not what if you don't have any addictions and you're just shaking and anxious all the time anyway?
You're addicted to gossip and math and trains.
Yeah, I was like, autistic people are the most addicty behavior of all time. They're like, no, I have to see the train come in on time.
What's your most like? What are your vices?
Video games.
That's a big one. That's
Yeah.
like that's a real dopamine rush.
Yeah, probably just looking at also really all the phone stuff like social media, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, I can't wait till they start really treating that like an addiction, like they should.
Porn.
Porn.
Honestly, not as much that one.
All right.
He's like, I jerk off while I play video games.
If you don't want to admit it, yeah, exactly.
He's like, I jerk off while I gossip.
What? How long have you spent on Pokemon this week? How often? How many hours a day are you playing Pokemon?
For at least an hour
Was this
or
Pokemon
two.
Go?
No, I've been playing the new one. They got the Pokemon Animal Crossing that they put out, Pokopia.
They made one for boomers.
Farmville, Pokemon Farmville.
That's so funny. Apparently my mom like got addicted to Farmville or something. Like I don't know. I didn't talk to her. I heard this from my brother or whatever. I don't know. Don't message me about that. I promised I would never talk about either of them on a podcast, and here I am.
Yeah, I love it. Well, that's a good. Farmville is a pretty tame way to talk. How do you know she got addicted?
Well, because my brother told me like she would like have to like go run and answer the door, and she'd be like, you know, to my brother, she's like, come and feed my chickens or whatever, or they're gonna blah blah blah. Like she would like try and get him to like do her farming while she had to like go run an errand so she wouldn't lose her. I don't know. I've never played Farmville. I don't know what you need to do, but like she was. I mean, there's got to be a whole study on like boomers who like got so sucked into their phone games that they like. My dad plays but he plays like one of those like he's like a PC gamer and he has a whole rig. And we all got together at my sister's place, and like I'm coming in from New York, she's in San Diego, my dad's from Arizona, so like we're all flying in or whatever. And he's sitting at like the kitchen table with his rig and his headphones on playing, and I'm like, your one and only granddaughter who's like a year old is like right next to you, and you're not paying attention to her. This is like batshit.
Yeah, it's a dopamine thing. I mean, I think we're maybe adjusted to it. I don't know. But being able to just like have an adrenaline, like an IV drip of dopamine all the time is not good.
Yeah, but I'm sitting like, you barely have any time to make memories, bro. Like, fucking hang out with 3 generations before it's over. You know.
I just wonder if it affects.
What games was he playing though?
He's talked about it so much, and I never remember the name of it. I could give a fuck.
Well, maybe
it's one of the hard ones. It's the one that
Lawnmower Simulator.
It's one. What's the one that Elon Musk lied about being good at?
Diablo.
Diablo.
Yeah. He's playing Diablo.
Yeah, I think he has another one too. But yeah.
Well, what if
Did you start playing it because of Elon?
Fuck no, my dad thinks that guy's a clown.
Okay, good.
Maybe Elon's paying him to play his Diablo.
Yeah, right. I mean, my dad would do that. My dad is such a savvy businessman. I caught him dealing coke to strippers, and I was like, that is so smart, because he's like an old man, and he's like, how do I get to hang out with strippers but where they pay me?
How? You can't skip over that. Like, how did you catch him? When was this? Can you?
Oh, it was a magical Thanksgiving.
Real Thanksgiving it happened?
Oh, yeah.
He goes, you know what, guys? You know what I'm grateful for?
No, I know, right? Can you fucking imagine? No, I was home for the holiday. And, we had also, I'd done coke with him that weekend. Like, I have,
So this isn't even that. Yeah, okay.
No, that was the first time I had done coke with him. Like, it's just a joke that I've had, like, where I caught, like, I found a coke mirror in his closet. And he caught me, and so we ended up doing coke together. It was, really stupid.
Oh, nice.
But then, so we're all sitting around, and the doorbell rings, and it's, just some fucking hot stripper, at our house, on Thanksgiving Day. And I'm like, what? And he's like, hold on. And then he, goes to the back room, and I'm like, oh, my God. He's dealing coke to these fucking ladies, right? And then she came in and started cleaning the house, and I realized I was like, oh, he's paying her to clean the house in cocaine on Thanksgiving while his kids are around. It was crazy.
No mom? His wife? Your mom?
No, she's out of the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that will facilitate that type of behavior.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit more acceptable when there's not a woman around to rein him in.
It was crazy because she had a boyfriend or a pimp or something who also came in and just was doing tequila shots at the kitchen table. I guess I don't know. It was so
just doing
bizarre.
shots, being like, you missed a spot, bitch.
Oh, it was great.
That's
so
great.
He's a Diablo god. He's a gamer king, and he pays strippers and coke to clean his house.
Yeah, I mean, he had another stripper come over later that night because they needed someone a prominent business person in the community to sign a thing to get her out of jail. He's a dentist or whatever was he retired as now. So he was an upstanding person. So he had all these stripper friends. Cool guy. Cool dude. Tales from Scottsdale, Arizona.
I'm moving to Scottsdale and hanging out with your dad.
Dude, if you're from Scottsdale, you know that this is absolutely normal behavior.
Really? Yeah.
This is 100% expected behavior in Scottsdale.
Is Scottsdale, what kind of town is that? Is that it's a white trash kind of?
No.
The opposite.
No, it is the most expensive city in Arizona.
Okay.
It's where a lot of rich people, rich exec people and dentists or something, Mike Tyson got a house there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's this beautiful desert area, but it's super cheap to be a millionaire there. Your money goes super far and you can really flex. And so and it's a party town. It's kind of like LA without the hope.
Okay, yeah.
So like everyone's really beautiful. Like there's like a lot of plastic surgery, and it's where like models marry rich people and then have beautiful children. So like Emma Stone went to my high school. Busy
Oh,
Phillips went to
wow.
my high school. Just like all these like
Okay.
rich, privileged, actressy type people grew up where I'm from.
Okay. So yeah, when I pictured your dad, like I figured it was like one of the screen doors. It's like half a door and half like an actual screen.
Oh,
And it's like hanging off, but it's the exact opposite.
but we were like yes, we were trashy. Like it
Okay.
was like we were trashy. Like for one, my dad had strippers cleaning our house. Like
But that could go two ways.
It is-
There could be a cool way. There is like an elegant way to have a stripper come clean your house.
there isn't.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Depends on the stripper.
she wouldn't be called a stripper if it was elegant.
Call
There
it
wouldn't
by
there
her
wouldn't be
name,
a pimp
Candy.
shooting there wouldn't be a pimp shooting tequila at the kitchen table if it was elegant.
yeah.
And his girlfriend wouldn't have robbed him 3 different times if it was elegant.
Your dad's girlfriend or the pimp's girlfriend?
My dad's girlfriend was, I'm assuming, a prostitute who was a meth addict, and not only did she rob him, but she would steal stuff and then hide it in a different room in the house. It was brilliant. It was so great.
So your dad, how did he know? He found like her stash of stuff, like a cat.
I forget, like
Moving socks.
either one of my siblings found it. Like it's like a large house, it was like a 5-bedroom home that we all grew up in, and then it just became my dirty old dad living there with like his random prostitutes and whatever the hell else was going
So
on
she was
there.
confident there was a room in the house that he would just never go into?
Yeah, the playroom. Because he's also like semi-hoarder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so she would just like move stuff around, and then like it kept getting broken into, and it's like, who's gonna keep? It's like one lady,
She
you know
was
what I mean?
staging break-ins?
Yeah, like she was like, she might have been living with him. I'm not sure, just there a lot, and so she would probably tip off her real boyfriend. You know what I mean? And
Wow,
like break in and
yeah.
steal from the house.
Holy shit.
That's insane.
I didn't know any of that. I mean, obviously.
Why would you know
that's-
that?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know
It
why I
wasn't
would
in
know
the
that, but I
news.
like it. Yeah, I don't know.
Breaking news: local retired dentist gets ripped off by his meth girlfriend.
No, I just meant like with you. I don't know.
How long did it take him to catch on?
I think he knew and didn't
Gotcha. Yeah.
really want to like admit it was happening
Yeah, that's crazy.
because
yeah.
it happened multiple times, and it's like, come on.
That's
Like I grew up there, we never got broken into once.
Yeah.
You know.
That's crazy. Though. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone just from inside just stealing from you is this crazy.
But
You
she
think he
didn't
ever
have anywhere
tried?
to move it and moved it
Yeah.
to that. Like oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, you think he ever like tried setting up cameras or anything or?
Oh, I mean, I don't think he wanted cameras
Yeah.
watching him. You know what I mean? He like also had like the like really like he's also a cheap Jew. You know what I mean? So like his security situation was like one of those things where it's like when you open the door, it'll be like door open, but that's
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's not getting sent to like ADT or anything.
I got you. How serious was this relationship? It's obviously like his
Oh,
house.
he
Like she didn't have
loved her.
like yeah.
No, I don't know. Like she was.
gotcha,
he probably
yeah.
was like, "Hey, cool, I get to fuck a 20-year-old." You know.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they like owned anything significant together or anything.
No. No, my dad. After my mom, he was like, "We're not doing that again."
Yeah.
He was burnt pretty hard.
Gotcha. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Was their divorce messy?
Crazily messy.
Yeah.
Wild. It
Seems
took
like it.
8 years to settle.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I have a cousin who was his husband graduated from Notre Dame, and they were at some like alumnus thing.
Uh-huh.
And they were talking like to some people, and they're like, "Where are you from?" And the people they were talking to were like, "Oh, we're from Scottsdale." And he's like, "Oh, actually, I have cousins in Scottsdale. Maybe you know them, the Foxes." And the guy they were talking to was like, "Wait, like I'm not gonna say their names. But isn't this Fox?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like they have the most famous divorce in all of Arizona, like because anyone who went to court in Scottsdale within that 8-year time had to run into him. That's how often they were in and out of the court system.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just fighting over
Just
everything?
fighting over, like they fought over custody until from the ages of 14 to 18. So like they spent probably $100,000 fighting over custody until we aged out of a custody issue.
Holy shit.
Pretty cool. Pretty
I
fun.
like that.
So no, I'm not getting married.
Okay. Well, that explains a lot.
Does it?
I don't know. The sobriety stuff's cool after that though, but it does make sense. Sure, the married thing makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Is your dad a good dude though?
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
That's the problem is he's like a really nice guy, so we keep getting
That's
like
what I
taken
figured.
advantage of.
Yeah. All right. Dan, anything else? Are we moving on to the worst of? Myka, do you have anything that's in your crawl?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
you don't have to
unloaded
come
like
up with
20 years
topics.
of personal history.
I like it. The people are gonna like it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What's up, people?
What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Should we talk anything roast specific? How'd you get into roasting?
Oh, yeah. I did it back when it was like Louis J. Gomez's thing at the stand. Roastmasters. And, it was like a big deal. It was like a good way to get into comedy and, for joke writing. And I would say like, my best friend Karen Fian was like heavily into that. And so like I kind of wanted to just like keep up with her. And I'd say that's probably how I got into it. One of my favorite roasts ever is the roast I did against her. It's always so much better when you know the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I got into it. And, it was good for my career, I guess.
Yeah.
Humiliating.
You're a shit talker, though.
What?
You're pretty natural.
But I wasn't as comfortable then when I started. Like, it was like every time I said yes, it literally ruined my life from the moment I said yes till 2 weeks after that battle.
Just anxious and then
like
of
gut
course.
like wrenched, like, you know what I mean? I never wrote jokes ahead of time with enough because I would get too anxious about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I'd be like still writing jokes like right before and just doing shots and shots of vodka. So every roast you see me doing on those old videos, I am completely hammered. Like so like, and then I would like, you guys are all like used to it and like calloused, but like it was still kind of like a new thing in New York. So like I took it all super personally. And so some of those things you can really like read my reaction on stage. It's like
interesting.
Like I wasn't like rehearsed it, like pretending to find things funny anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like legit, like my feelings were hurt. It was not a good way to go.
Yeah.
There's a couple battles I wanted to watch in here where people got their feelings hurt for real, but Dan has vetoed them.
Yeah.
Until later.
Yeah, this one. He's talking about one specific one, but yeah, well, I'll tell you after.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing, because I was like, I cannot be Googling plastic surgeons every time I do a roast.
Yeah.
Like you know what you look like, just live with it or don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't be mad someone made a joke about it.
Yeah, Sarah Barnett takes it on the chin pretty often.
I mean, which
about
is
her
crazy.
face. No, she's great.
Yeah. I know all these girls do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
girls,
of course.
Like for a girl, it's like it is so much more. Like guys can be ugly and women really can't. Unless being ugly is your thing. And I wasn't quite ready to let ugly be my thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
there's also a thing about roasting too, and I get nervous to actually roast, because it's like it's just a room full of your peers and you're like against a peer. It's one thing to bomb in front of an audience where you can be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna see them again, or like whatever. It's a set. Like you didn't like a joke.
Right.
But roasting is like your friends and people that you're coming up with, and there's competition.
Or they're not your friends.
Yeah, and you hate them.
And they're just other comics that you like know.
And they just want to watch you get owned.
Yeah, and like the judges panel is like maybe you don't respect all of them, and now they're shitting on you.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. It can be brutal.
Yeah. That's always what gets me.
But I love being on the judges panel.
That's fun. Yeah, of course. You just get to talk shit. I like when we all get our jokes off, and then Dan was like, "Yeah, I agree with everybody, but I do want to say that was objectively terrible, and you should quit comedy." It's like Dan has like good jokes, but then eventually you tell somebody what time it is, and it's like, "Oh my god!"
Sometimes it needs to be done.
I'm not saying you're wrong when you do it, but
I was very mean to one battle the last show, and the next day I hung out with Raj, because it was Raj against Sean Riley. He's like, yeah, thanks for calling him out on his joke, like because he had the joke about like Palestine and Pakistan.
Yeah.
And the joke was like, oh, he looks like he goes from the Free Palestine rally to the Murder Pakistanians rally. It's like, you idiot. That's not how that works. Everybody, if you're pro-Palestine, you're pro-Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just me calling the guy stupid for bombing.
That was a
That's
semantics autism issue that you had there. But
Yeah.
I mean, his joke bombed and might break down in the room. It worked. If this was happening right now, how hard this would be killing on this podcast.
I can
right
hear
now.
the roar.
It'd be shaking a mile a minute, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I get the anxiety thing too. I had some roasts back at New York Comedy Club back in the day. I like vomited before them.
Yeah, I could never eat before them. I was like, it was brutal. And then if I had if it went well, then I was like fine. But if it went like, I was fine losing. I was not fine bombing.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because to be insulted on stage and have people laugh at you and then not even get people to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time I got a double loss.
What's that?
Like me and the other girl both lost because we.
Oh
both
my
Oh,
God.
man.
That is brutal.
When can we watch that?
I mean, there's no footage. I 100% would be. We would have watched
Yeah,
it
of
already
course.
if
Yeah,
it
yeah.
existed. Yeah.
Like that's like suicide level, like where you're like you are, because then it's like not even your personality is likable. Then
Yeah.
you're like, you know what I mean? Everyone just had such a bad time.
Yeah. Although actually, I wish I still had access to my Facebook, but I had written it all up. There was like a Facebook group called I Bombed where people just gave a story about how they bombed. And I had written up
cool.
the whole thing about it. And whenever someone like had a really bad time on the show after it, I would always just send it to them.
That's nice
That's
of
cool.
you.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Dan.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Despite my various issues with Dan, he's a sweetheart.
What's your problem with Dan?
It's more what's not my problem. No, I love Dan.
All right, we can do a little couples counseling if you want.
No,
he's good.
most of our issues were me being drunk.
You're like, I got a lot of problems with Dan. He doesn't like it when I'm shit faced. He doesn't like it when I show up late. He gets really mad when I insult him and the people he loves.
That's really it. Yeah, for sure.
He gets between me and my best friend Jameson.
Yeah,
Jameson was my
you
fave
did
too.
ruin our relationship. Yeah, that was my baby. But it's okay.
I called it the iced tea of whiskeys. Just goes down so easy.
Don't get me riled. Don't make my mouth water. You guys can finish the podcast alone. I'll be back in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Let's watch the worst of.
Yeah.
All right. This battle is there's a to set this one up. This was this was from a few years ago.
Oh, clamp, clomp.
We're cutting that out.
This is ridiculous.
Forget how to do
What
this.
kind of autistic person doesn't know how to fold a map?
Scott doesn't know how to do it at all. I had to show him how to do it, and I also forgot how to do it.
This is the new Apple ad that they should have.
Just silently watching
Just
people
like
do that.
they'll be like, oh, this is so much better than owning a laptop, and then 5 years later, what the fuck? Actually, what the fuck?
I don't know. Well, the first time we had this, we got in an argument over me not being able to do it, and then he was like, "Yeah, look at this."
And I did get it right away then.
No, I know.
This is like absurd.
There you go.
Is that though?
feel like
or
that'll work.
no?
I mean, it'll work.
I mean, it'll work, but that's like. I mean, at this point, whatever. Let's just watch it.
Okay. All right. So to set this battle up, this is two Connecticut battlers, and they had battled a year or two prior in Connecticut somewhere. Is Patrick McKinstry and Whitney Allen, and in between the time when they first battled and when this battle happened, Whitney lost a ton of weight.
Okay. Oh, so he came with a bunch of fat jokes. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I've never heard of either of these people. Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Whitney gives off the safe from the school shooting because I'm dating the shooter vibe. A real Harley Quinn. In fact, she put Stocky in Stockholm Syndrome.
That's why I pay you money.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got to thank Patrick for taking the time out of his schedule, huffing silly string.
Hell yeah, thanks, Afrodo Baggins. Whitney was named after Whitney Houston, and despite what they say, I know she will one day be as big as Houston.
Thank you, Patrick. What can I say? The best way to describe Patrick's appearance is that he looks like the scrawny tampon that gets stuck behind the toilet.
Hell yeah. Keep it going for Jennifer Hudson Riverboat. Whitney looks like she joined a roller derby, so people will finally touch her again.
Great. Fun fact, Patrick dated a girl for a couple months, but she broke things off because she finally woke up.
All right, thank you, Eartha Kit Kat. Whitney looks like she wears candy apple bottom jeans.
All right, anyways. All right, give it up for the drummer of Blink 182 Tines if you are in danger. As you can tell, Patrick likes to smoke weed. His favorite strain is, if I can't have her, no one else will.
Hell yeah. One more time for the baby of a flat tractor tire and Raggedy Ann, you guys. Sometimes Whitney likes to wear crop tops, but when she wears them, they're called cop tops on the account of they squeeze her so hard she can hardly breathe.
Oh. You really captured the sheer desperation that I need a hug, actually. That's nice. But honestly, deep down in all seriousness, Patrick is a miracle. And what I mean by that is he is clearly the one sperm that was conceived by anal.
They don't understand what a twist is.
Yeah,
This
their
is-
jokes
it's
are all just like in
really-
a straight line.
It's really lazy joke writing because they understand like I need to insult them, but they don't understand the craft of like joke writing.
How to hide it. Yeah.
Like, and that's always such a dead giveaway when they're like, "Thank you for taking time out of your busy blah 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 schedule." It's like they're using these like formulas, and it's like, listen, you can just do it in a more creative way. Use the formula, but like, don't do it verbatim.
And even more anecdotally, like, he got into a car with her and they drove from Connecticut for like an hour and a half, and he didn't think like maybe I shouldn't call her fat.
Oh, well, I mean, like, he clearly like doesn't, you know what I mean? Those were the best he could come up with. It wasn't like he was gonna like come up with like better stuff in the car. You know?
Honestly, he might have.
Well, yeah, he might have, but yeah. Also, you could tell like neither of them were in the moment. There was like no.
There's also
charisma.
they weren't in the moment. The lack of overall laughs in that, and how fast that battle went too. Like there was no pause, there was no rebuttals. It was literally just like bomb joke, bomb joke, bomb.
Yeah, like I'm shocked that they drove in together because they should have had like more
There's no
camaraderie
chemistry, yeah,
together,
Yeah.
being like, oh my god, we're fucking up. You know, like give them like, where's the like vibe of that we know each other?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Whitney does a ton of comedy, so I give her more of a pass for this. And also, like, and also her in the room, hers didn't feel as bad. Like, but in the
she's got like a likable vibe.
Super, yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like I don't like dislike her. He has a much less likable
Yeah.
vibe. So I don't know.
And
Like,
the
he might
weight
be nice,
stuff
but-
felt really wild in the room. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I
And there
mean,
also is a bit of when you look like that. Like,
the thing
Yeah.
The thing is, though, she's still like oddly shaped enough that you could pull off fat jokes. You know what I mean? Like she's not skinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you could, like, especially when you're a tall, skinny guy, like anyone compared to her. You know what I mean? He could have done it. Those jokes weren't good.
yeah.
And if like she used to be really fat, then those jokes didn't demonstrate how fucking fat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
they were nowhere. They lived nowhere
Yeah.
in comedy.
Well, yeah, I think it was a double whammy because they weren't that good, and also she wasn't fat. It made them feel extra bad.
Damn, what happened? Did the judges eat him up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, great story.
Yeah. All right. It wasn't that
Yeah.
exciting of a bad
Yeah, it
battle.
was kinda,
Some
like,
of these are
boring
like
bad
really
battles,
really
so, like, a
brutal.
train wreck. We usually like to pick more of a train wreck.
I mean, that was really bad. If I was judging and watching that, I would be like, oh, fuck, I hope the audience doesn't think it's all going to be like this. And, like, do you ever watch comedy so bad that you, like, forget how it can be funny?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think
Like-
that's kind of going on at like a macro level right now.
Yeah. Like, I've been doing comedy for 20 years, and every now and then I'll watch a comedian so bad that I forget how to be funny. I'm like, are we all this unfunny? Is it, you know what I mean? Because you can tell they're, like, telling an actual joke, and it's fitting all the forms of comedy, and yet it's just, like, super not funny, and it like... You know, you can't pinpoint why, and then
Yeah.
like then it fills me with terror.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what actually is funny anymore? I don't know.
I'd have a black pill. I mean, the drinking like took me a lot out of it, so I'm kind of coming out of it. But there was a time where I was like, I mean, there's this hyper relatability online where people are laughing because they understand like a premise. And it's like, I watched a Crowder clip the other day, and it was just like a guy and the girl. It was some guy on this giant stage filling. It was a theater. And he was just doing crowd work to this woman who's a bodybuilder. And he was talking about how her husband was smaller, but there were literally no jokes.
Yeah.
That's your boyfriend? And everyone's,
Yeah.
And that's like a clip that he put out to promote his special. And I was just like,
Oh
what
no.
the fuck is happening?
I was like, to put it out as a clip, you know, you got to feed the beast. But like, to promote a special,
I just think a lot of people's jokes are first thought things now. And it's
Yeah.
just someone telling you a story about how something weird happened. But there's no real thought behind it. It's It's just hyper relatability. The whole internet, I feel like, is just being like POV. The guy who always late is always late, and it's just like someone like rushing. And it's like that's got like 2 million likes.
I mean, I'm
and
dying
it's like,
laughing.
yeah, but it's.
I'm like, oh my god, he thinks he's gonna miss the train.
I don't know. Do you feel like that though with online content? It's just like everything's
Maybe
the
it was
same.
a bad example.
I mean, like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I agree.
I'm always late.
I agree. Like, but I mean, like,
Come on, man, leave a little earlier.
I'll
That's
fucking
so
kill myself, dude. I'll kill myself if I have to watch someone like
But
the
you
couple
don't
who always this.
you don't just skip past it. Like you're doing that to yourself.
I don't watch them. If you saw my algorithm, you'd be
okay.
mortified. Yeah,
'Cause I was like,
it's
I'll
insane.
Like I have no problem being like, this torture is not for me.
Of course,
It's like bad comedy or people complain, like being upset that a family member or an animal died. I'm like, don't bring it here, dude.
Yeah,
You get one post. If someone dies, you get one post being like, I'm really sad. My blah blah died. If you knew them, the memorial's here. If you want to reach out, this is why I'm going to be offline. And then I never want to hear about your dead relative ever the fuck again.
You don't want to. It's been 3 years since I lost you. Posts.
Yeah.
Once a year.
Once a year, or being like, oh, this is the first time I had a lemon icy since Joe died.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe used to love lemon ices. Oh, this is the first time I did my laundry since Joe died. It's like, I get it.
But they want the likes. They want the dopamine. They like the sympathy.
I hate it all. I hate it. Like, there is a wrong way to grieve. Or like, there's no wrong way to grieve. There is, and it's publicly.
Kind of, and this might be the wrong crowd to say this in front of, but there's a guy who got sober on my birthday, and every year he posts, I'm like, stop ruining my birthday.
Who was it?
I'll tell you guys after.
No, damn.
But like, I'm a sober person. I don't post my sober anniversary.
Yeah, I'm not talking.
And
Yeah.
like, that's actually helpful to people because usually people are like, if I could do it, so can you. And I'm sure that actually helps people.
Yeah.
But like, oh, this person died doesn't help anybody.
Yeah. I don't.
Even if you're grieving, go to a support group.
Yeah, figure it out yourself.
I mean, like,
In private.
text a friend. Text a friend. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it alone, but like, does everybody need to know about this grief?
That's how I feel about social media in general, though.
Yeah, but it's different because it sort of assumes that it's like, I am grieving more than you, stranger. Because like we're all grieving. We all know people who've died. Some people have their whole fucking families dead right now. You know what I mean? But they're not on Facebook being like,
the lucky ones.
they're being like, oh, it's the first time I've had to move in Gaza without my family. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, like, give me a break.
Yeah, it is a weird thing. I think everyone on social media, though, everyone has this parasocial relationship with everybody where they feel like they need to share everything they do all the time. And I know that's a kind of a hack take, but
Don't monetize grief. I think it's disgusting.
they monetize everything, though. It's a symptom of anything that I can do. Like when someone gets hurt, like they twist their ankle or they end up in a hospital or like anything that happens to them, they find a way. Especially comics or like anyone who wants attention. And we live in a place now. I have a lot of theories about this stuff. But like my sister, who's not interested, and I'm just using her as an example. She's actually not like this, but just pick someone in your life who's not pursuing the arts or doesn't really want to express themselves anyway. They still want to be famous. They still will film themselves like baking a cake and like do all the captions and do all the same stuff that we do in order to get likes and followers. They're like, yeah, but people make money doing this. I'm like, you want to sit in your room and like scratch lottery tickets on a live thing and be like, yeah, people get paid to do this. I'm like, that's retarded.
Yeah, I mean, it's like those people are more successful than me. So
Oh,
I don't
no,
even
see,
know.
that's a
Like,
terrible.
I don't know if that's actually retarded. Like, that is actually a better plan than being a comedian.
You don't see. I'm not okay. Maybe.
Financially, because actually that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because not only are they getting the ad views for scratching a lottery ticket, but they could also win.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's fair enough.
I think Scott's point is more like a lot of things make money. So are you doing this like just to make money or because you want to have fun?
Well, they're doing it. They do it because they're incensed by the number of followers they can put in their bio.
Yeah.
But the thing they're doing to get those followers is irrelevant, which I find gross. I'm like, so what if you have a bunch of followers that follow you for something you could there's so many things you like. It's like when people started like do you remember the trend of like people going into like gas stations and like jumping on the counter and like fucking them up and they get a bunch of views doing that? It's like there's any number of things you can go do to be retarded.
Yeah.
And people will follow you. And that trend is more and more and more and more. Like look at all the prank videos Look at all the people just like going up to rant. I mean, they're hilarious when someone goes up to like an old man in Home Depot and goes like, "Oh," like behind. I love those, but that's retarded behavior.
You love it. What are you talking about right now? You have argued against yourself 5 times in this monologue.
I'm a hypocrite. I'm only human.
Like this was insane. Everything you've described is something I would absolutely be entertained by and have done. When I think about
We
it,
gotta film the guy who's always late.
like
I'll fucking kill you, dude.
yeah.
No, but they're not. But they're not. But doesn't it? Don't you want to?
You want to just do this ourselves?
God damn it!
We get like 5 million views.
I need a commission on them lottery tickets if you hit a finder's fee. It was my idea. But do you really look at someone on TikTok and like on a live, sitting in a room, like trying to pick the shell off of an egg? And
No,
be like,
that's not
I
for me.
do, and it's why I'm always late.
You're not. You're a bad example. You probably really do love that. You're like, I wonder what Pokemon's in there. But that I don't know. Maybe I have some stuff to
It's
work
not
out
for
in
you,
talk
bro.
therapy.
Like it's for fucking losers who have nothing. It's people who are trying to numb themselves out, like addicts.
Yeah, I'm an addict. I just don't. I think it's. I mean, I guess it's a hack take. It's just ruining. It's just ruining everybody. I guess I get mad when I see people I know are genuinely create. I don't know.
You know what you sound like? You sound like it's like the same type of people who complain about like AI. You know what I mean? It's it's like, well, right, but
Yeah.
like some people like Hannah Einbinder is just like, you know, and everyone who uses AI, and it's like, listen,
Yeah.
is it if you're actually a creative person, you shouldn't be threatened by
Yeah.
AI. Like, do you actually think these people are going to take over your career, Hannah?
Yeah.
You know, like, why are you so threatened by it? Like, it's just like any other stupid thing people are doing to entertain themselves and others. Like, what does it have to do with you?
Also, they make a lot of cool videos about sodas getting cucked. And,
Yeah.
Sodas?
yeah, there's this one that's been in my feed lately of like, there's 2 waters, like, and then the baby comes out orange, and because she's clearly fucking the Fanta guy.
Don't you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes a real incel turn. The guy kills the Fanta guy and goes to jail and comes out ripped.
I can't argue with that.
I mean, these things do have abs.
yeah.
I can't argue with that or the stuff Iran's been putting out. They're pretty good.
Well, the stuff
AI.
Iran's putting out actually has been pretty cool.
Wait, really?
It's awesome.
What are they putting out?
They put out rap videos with Lego guys like dissing like Trump and Pete Hegseth.
Oh, I gotta watch that. See,
Smart propaganda.
this is the thing. Like, yeah, like I don't know, just like let people do their creative shit.
Yeah.
Don't, you know, put your blinders on.
Why is everybody's answer to me for me to work on myself?
I
don't like that. I need someone angry. Yeah. No, I know you're right. We were actually literally having the conversation before the podcast about somebody who does like a bunch of video. They're like, oh yeah, they do prank videos. And I was like, but they're fake prank phone calls.
Who cares?
Well, that's what I said. I
Yeah.
said I'm not actually jealous because he was like, a bunch of people are jealous of this person. I was like, I don't care because they're not doing anything I want to do. I don't give a fuck.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
what do I care? It's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
like-
jealous either, but I'm in a group chat with a bunch of people who are jealous.
Yeah, it's like whatever. You get followers for doing stuff. I don't know. I guess it has nothing to do with me. But I mean, everyone. Yeah, maybe I should just let it go.
Like if you want the followers they have, then do what they do, and if you like,
Yeah, no.
like
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
yeah, if you don't want to do what they do, then move along.
I just think the fame obsession is gross, and maybe that's something I have to work out with myself. But it's just like it's weird. Everybody's willingness to do something they wouldn't normally do in order to
I
get a
see.
fame thing. That is my sticking point. All the other stuff is kind of, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just weird.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and it is weird, but
Yeah.
that's the culture now. Like,
I know. Yeah.
people used to like try and be like, oh, I'm the president of the PTA. There
Yeah.
always was some level of like trying to be the guy,
Of course, yeah.
no matter how big or small your world was. And
Mhm.
like now there isn't that. Now it's this.
Yeah. Well,
Just fucking be the president of the PTA. Shut your bitch ass
I'll
up.
be the president of the
Just
PTA.
be the guy who's
I'm
always late.
We can't both be the guy who's always late.
No, dude, nah, that sketch rips, man.
Would you be that? The
Don't fucking
Italian guy who's always late.
Don't fucking dog on my bro.
No, he makes great stuff.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
makes great stuff, but he's like a. No, I don't want to say anything. But there are people that are like Mark Norman, and this is how I describe Mark's comedy, where it's like he'll come and do like 100
Late guy.
jokes. Yeah. But he'll do like 100 jokes,
Yeah.
and like 20 of them are bangers, and the other 80 are like they're fine.
The other 80 are like, didn't my dad say that when I was in the bath?
Yeah, but nobody. I don't know any other comic who's doing that many jokes in their set either. So
Right.
it's like it is like a feat. But I guess that's the internet now. Anyway, I'm done with my diatribe.
All right.
I don't
well,
have anything else. You want to do plugs?
Yeah, I guess we're good. Yeah, let's do plugs. Michael, you want plug?
Please check out my podcast, Great Hang with Myka and Tim, my mentally handicapped boyfriend that I take care of as a pet. But he's very funny. You can check it out on YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. Like and subscribe. And my social media, please follow me at Myka Fox, MykaFox.
All right, yeah, and as usual, come to Grove 34 every Wednesday for Roast Battle League New York. We got another. There's gonna be another Cellar Roast Battle at the end of the month on the I believe 26th maybe. I'd have to double check. That might be 22nd or whatever.
Stay
Just look it up.
tuned.
It's on the website.
Like and subscribe to the pod. Do all the stuff. Grove34.com for all the shows here. G34 Productions. We just did a feature film with Daniel J. Parafan, and Dan Soder is voicing the main bad guy. So check that out. Keep an eye open for it. Adios. Bye.